Welcome everybody to another live stream. I decided to live stream today. I was going to live stream anyways today. Eventually I was going to, but I was looking through my Lego Star Wars stuff because from 2005 to 2014 I collected Lego Star Wars like for all those years. So I just have tons of it I need to sell. And I am selling it. I'm just selling it to one guy in particular. He wants almost everything I have. And I meet them in person in real life, so there's no like shipping involved. There's no anything like that. But I'm opening these packages because I got these from eBay. These are like antique toys. We're gonna look into all that stuff. But if you're interested in Legos or at all, yes, I have tons of Legos from when I was a kid, and I still have. Ah, there we go. I hit the camera by mistake and I flipped my camera around. But this is kind of like a surprise for me and what's in here because I didn't look at what's coming today at all. So I don't know what's in each one. I just know that what I bought is in each one from eBay. But so we got this right here. See what's in here. I'm probably going to talk about some coins later too if you guys are not interested in like any of that stuff. But yeah, I'm just going to show you some cool stuff, antique stuff for sure. Okay. I always keep my packing material too, so that box you just saw I had, I'm just gonna keep it and ship something else out in it. I don't want to give out someone else's address, but they did the same thing. They reused one of the packages they got. All right, I got it. I got it out of the container. So this is a World War I tank that they made in the 30s. The Tootsie Toy Company made it. I've done Tootsie Toy restorations before, or customizations on the channel before, so if you're unfamiliar, that's what that is. But this is a tank that came out in the 30s, and this one's in really good shape. I don't know if you guys can see the coloring on it very much, but it's camouflaged. It's colored in camouflage paint, and it was really cheap. So I'm like, of course I'm gonna buy that. Looks like it's got some damage on the front, but that's not too bad. And then they're also missing a piece right here. There's like supposed to be a gun right here that goes out like that far. So I'm probably gonna have to replace that. But overall, it's in pretty good shape for how cheap it was. Tootsie Toys on the internet you can usually get pretty good money for. And I just like buying these because they're like super cheap. It's like I've got Star Wars Lego figures in this bag that are worth so much money for how much I'm spending on Tootsie Toys. It's like I spend nothing on Tootsie Toys right now because the market's like really low on Tootsie Toys. I have no idea why because I think they're cool. I have a bunch of Lego Star Wars stuff. A lot of it I'm selling, but there is some stuff I'll keep. I still like Lego Star Wars, so yeah. All right, what's this one? I think this is oh yeah, this is a multiple car bundle of cars, I guess. At least I think it is. Oh no, this is some advertisement actually. This is probably more Tootsie Toys in this box, but this is an advertisement piece I bought for like no money. I could have bought it for retail, but I just don't really see these too often. They're like some advertising. It's a first aid kit, and I think it's from the 40s. It's either the 40s or the 50s. I think it might be 40s though, just on the design of it. But it was just shipped from somewhere else in Michigan, and it only cost me $24. That's the whole price shipped. And I just don't see stuff like this very often. So I bought it in like 5 minutes because I don't see them that often. So and like if I don't buy this, someone else is gonna buy this off me or buy it super quick, you know? It was just priced too low, I thought. So they can kind of see it through there a little bit. What is that? Is that a Pegasus? Yeah, it looks like a Pegasus, guys. So another antique thing that I plan on reselling eventually, but I might keep it for a while because I like these old tins. They're cool looking. So you got Flying Eagle Horse, mobile gas first aid kit. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. What I really liked about this is, yeah, first of all, it's like extremely old. And then second of all, On the sides, there's actually service stations on the sides. My camera wants to focus. Gosh darn it. I'll probably do a separate video on this, but it's got like cars driving on the road right here, and they're like 40s cars. See that? There we go, it focused. So there's like a 1940s car driving in the mountains on the side, past some trees, like, and there's another one going past a lake this time with a sailboat and a lighthouse. And then there's this service station that people are stopping at with their cars and everything. Anyways, the cars are from the 40s, so it's probably from the 40s. The inside looks old. It's just the paint's really good on this. It's not beat up at all. And I've seen more. I've seen these sell for more on eBay with the paint in terrible shape. I mean, there's some damage right here, but that's not super bad when it comes to like on the sides and stuff. Also, they sell these with the original stuff in them. This one doesn't have the original stuff in it, so I might have it for a while, but I still like it a lot. So that's another thing I bought. I bought my Legos like, yeah, for retail prices from in 2005 to 2014, and I'm just kind of like I'm sitting on them at the moment. I'm just like waiting for people to buy them because I kind of have a bunch of some sentimental value to them. So I'm just waiting for someone to offer me good money for them so that I can just, say goodbye to that part of my life. I wish I got into coins when I was younger though, because silver wasn't that expensive when I was younger, and now it's super high. All right, I think this other package is from Florida. So let's see if they're using Florida newspapers, I guess, to wrap this up. Got Coin Chaser in the chat. He says I'm here. That's cool. I wanted to stream today because we hadn't talked, or we hadn't had a good video come out recently. We had like that clock video. I was really happy with the way that turned out, but like I've been super busy today trying to sell stuff, so yeah, that's what I've been doing. Anyways, we got this Ziploc bag, and it's got this 1930s fire truck in it, and it's got the original paint and everything, and it's super nice. And then it was only like, I think it was like 20 bucks or something like that. And that's kind of undervalued for the current market. So I'm like, all right, I'll buy that if it's got perfect paint and everything. I'm just gonna cut open the bag because it's not opening. It's broken. So yeah, this thing is like perfect. Perfect. I think they made these from like 1931 to like 1939, I want to say. It could be later than that, but it's not 40s because these are the 30s style wheels for these things. Things that are missing are these things and this little guy. He's just stuck in there driving the old car, but it's got perfect paint. There's like a few chips here and there, but it's like overall really nice, and this is original paint, and that's just great. And the wheels on it are reproduction, but that doesn't bother me too much. These rubber on these wheels don't stay in place a lot, so I'll just put that right there. So I was talking about this earlier. This is a tank from World War I. So that's pretty cool. I'll probably get some coins out now, guys, because I just went through those packages pretty fast. But yeah, it's a nice fire truck in really good shape. And I think they just go for like around $50 pretty regularly now. That's where the market's at. But if you wanted a toy car from the 30s, they're not that expensive at the moment. Legos are going for way more money than Tootsie Toys are. And that's what this is. It's a Tootsie Toy made in America. It says made in United States of America, and then it says Tootsie Toy right there. I don't know how well you can see that, but yeah, there we go. So these wheels are just plumber seals because they fit perfectly on here. But yeah, got this little piece. I thought this piece moved, but it doesn't. It's pretty stuck in there, but that's fine. And there's also different versions of this. There's like a guy holding the sprayer, and then there's another guy driving. But then this is the version where there's just one guy driving. So that's kind of cool. That it's just the regular version. But the detail on these cars from the 30s was just actually really good, and they're pretty weighty metal. I just really like that about them. And I've started collecting them. I started collecting them when the coin shortage was really happening and I wasn't able to get boxes of coins from the bank, so I'd buy the cheapest Tootsie Toys I could that had like the worst paint, and then I just started repainting them and making videos on that. So that was kind of weird. But I'm gonna look at some coins now, just because it's a coin channel after all. We look at some coins. So I'll be right back. I'm just gonna turn my camera off for a second. All right, I'm back. I don't have my camera on at the moment, but I just put the stuff in front of us that it's coin related, that some people would want to see, I would think. My coin store locally, like my local coin store recently got gold, got the gold backs, and I just want to support them as a person in the shop, so I buy locally. I could buy them cheaper online, gold backs. So I'll probably do more of that. But at the moment, yeah, I'm just going to show you what I paid for these. Yeah, these are gold backs. The stream doesn't have very good quality photos, so I'm going to probably do a video on these later. But these are gold backs. If you've heard of Silverpricker's channel, I've mentioned him a few times because I'm in his Discord. But these gold backs are 40, 24 karat gold. It says at the bottom. It's 1/1000th. So this is the lowest amount of gold you can get that is a gold back. And these things are just like beautifully made, beautifully done. Look at that, guys. It's like they have this whole other design on the back that's just in gold. And I'm investing in these because they're gold. And I actually don't have any money in my savings account because I put money into antiques, I put money into Legos, I put money into gold because I can sell them for more money, later on when the gold price goes up. That's what I do. I put money into different things. I don't actually have money in my bank account because there's no, like, the interest you make on the money you have in the bank is just so low, you barely make any money. So I just invest in gold because it makes sense. So this is a gold back. This is 1/200th troy ounce 24 karat gold for circulation in Utah. These are actually like currency that people use to trade for stuff in Utah. And then this other one is Nevada. So people trade these gold backs for things that they want, which is really cool. So yeah, like I said, I could buy these for cheaper. The price you see that's on there is what I paid. Then I also traded some coins I got for lower than what he got, lower than what I paid for them. I traded him some coins, and I basically traded silver in for gold is what I did. So here's one. So I bought it for like $40, 40, 50. And this is 1/100th troy ounce of gold. And this one's out of New Hampshire, so that's pretty cool. So you can actually trade people like, hey, it's worth like $40. There you go. So this is a very good way if you want to get into gold for like really low prices. Right now, you can get into gold with gold backs. And it's really nice. These are really popular at the moment, so I thought I would talk about them. Here is a 5 Nevada gold backs. It's 1/300th troy ounce of gold. 24 karat gold for circulation in Nevada. It says it right on the bottom, for circulation in Nevada. This is 2020 when they made this. Privately issued, not US dollar legal tender, U.S. or international patents pending. So they like just made these recently, but they're really cool. And if you wanted to trade goldbacks in New Hampshire, Nevada, or Utah, you could because people use them as currency all the time because it's gold. It's not stupid finite currency that's going to lose its value. You know what I mean? Anyways, I tried to sell this guy some silver, and he was gonna give me like way under spot for it. Like he was gonna give me like $100 under spot, and then he was gonna sell it for just a tiny bit over spot. That's how he makes his money. Is that people bring him silver for like nothing, and then he gives good silver deals. So for like this example, like this roll is a full roll of war nickels, and I got it for $57, and that's really cheap when it comes to buying silver. Because I bought another roll. I bought this roll from eBay, and I bought this one at the lowest price I could, which was $60. $60 for a roll of war nickels on eBay. And then this one was 57, and I got it from my local coin shop because he just sells silver for stupid low prices. And then this is all the war nickels I got in circulation over a period of like 3 years. Because 2 years I was consistently going through 2 boxes of nickels every single week. Pretty consistently every week I was going through 2 boxes of nickels, and I found a full roll of nickels. So that's worth like what now? I don't even know, like $60 or something like that. I've got this. This is what I was gonna like. I was just telling him to look at this. He said that he'd give me like $72 for it because that was grade cheap price, but I think he went down like 2 grades because that's what he buys things for. He buys things at 2 grades lower than what he sells them for. So this is MS64 1888 O Morgan dollar. So it's not an uncommon date, but it's got this really cool toning to it, guys. Really cool toning. And he's like, yeah, I'll give you $72 for that because I was just going to trade it in for gold. But then I'm like, God, that's just too cheap for this coin. It's a pretty nice coin, MS64 for $72. I feel like he'd get a super good deal and then he'd sell it for retail. I'm not going to let him do that to me. Anyways, these are some more coins I got in circulation. So I have this whole roll I got within 2 years of looking through nickel boxes for war nickels, and then I got all of this. I put them in flips. I'm not sure why I put them in flips because they're all in terrible condition. But this is a 43S. This is a 45S. I don't know how you can see that, but all these coins that are in flips make a whole roll up of silver, or like a whole roll of silver war nickels. So I had 4 rolls, four full rolls of silver war nickels, and he would not give me what I wanted for him. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna sell them for spot to somebody because someone's gonna pay me money for them, and it's not you, obviously. So I can buy gold and silver from this guy for like nothing because he doesn't put that much of a premium on it, you know. I can buy constitutional silver from him for like nothing. So like why wouldn't I do that? And I could just, you know, take the silver from him and sell it on like Etsy or something like that all day long, and I could sell it for like good money, you know what I mean? That seems kind of dishonest, and I just want to hold my silver as long as possible, especially war nickels because I love war nickels. I just like the way they look. Anyways, I'm kind of rambling, but yeah, here's those gold backs again. If you can hear a guitar in the background, I apologize. That's my brother. He likes playing the guitar, so I guess if you enjoy the music, lucky you can hear it. I don't even know if you can hear it right now. But I just picked up these gold backs the other day, and I'm like, I've always wanted one, and I guess I can buy them for cheaper online. Because I saw some selling. I saw a whole stack of these ones, sell for $350, and a whole stack of these is like 100 of them. So they only bought them for like $3 each or something like that. $3 each for this, so I paid like $7 for this, but I can guess I can get them for $350 for a whole stack of 100 of them. So why wouldn't I do that? Am I right? If I can buy them from cheaper on eBay, why wouldn't I do that? I can buy cheap silver from him, so I'll do that all day. But if I can buy gold for like nothing on eBay, I'm gonna do it. You know, just gotta be smart about your business decisions. So I guess I want to talk about Lego for a second. Now, Star Wars Lego is actually the highest amount of collectible you can get. Like it's the highest grossing film, not film, highest grossing theme you can buy from Lego. So this is a Lego, um, some kind of walker. I forget what it's called at the present moment. I usually know my stuff, but for some reason it's not coming to me. Anyways, I got this from a friend of mine, and it's worth like $10 or something like that. But he gave it to me for free because we were good friends. He gave this to me in 2008, and I still have it in good condition. He never gave me the instructions, so I don't have the instructions to that one. So that's unfortunate. I've got some old figures in here. These are worth money. I didn't realize how much they were worth until just recently when I looked them up. I knew they were rare, but I didn't think they were that valuable. So this figure alone sells for around like $80 because this figure only came in one set when they came out with her. One Lego Star Wars set, and the Lego Star Wars market is crazy right now because there's so many collectors worldwide for Lego Star Wars. It's insane. So this figure alone sells for $80 just for herself. And I'm kind of lucky that I invested in a bunch of Lego when I was young just because I like it. Here is an Ewok. I think it's from either 2001 or 2002. I think it's actually I don't think it's 2001 or 2002. I think it's 2000. Back when Lego was first starting off, they started making Lego Star Wars in 1999. They made this figure. He didn't come with this, by the way. I just made this because I thought it would be cool for him to hold. But anyways, when they made this guy, they made him in 2000 or 2001. That's probably what it is, 2000 or 2001. And they didn't sell all the sets back there for Lego Star Wars, and that was like what 20 years ago. So he's kind of a rare figure, but he's not like super rare. We also got this Luke Skywalker, and this is kind of what you want for Lego Star Wars. You want him to be in good shape. That he's got the yellow skin, of course, because the yellow skin is what they first started off with. If you're familiar with Lego at all, you know that they have the yellow coloring. But if you look at a figure that's more modern, they have like a tan coloring. I started doing the tan coloring, like this guy right here, from in 2005. So we have that one. But like, let's talk about Luke Skywalker for a second. Anyways, so yeah, this Luke Skywalker is worth some decent money. I don't know what it is off the top of my head, but I wrote it down somewhere when I was looking these up. This is what you want for Star Wars Lego. You want these chrome lightsabers because they only made them for a short time. Then they switched over to a light gray. But if you have these older lightsabers, people want them. So I have just so much Lego right now. It's crazy. So this one's a really rare figure. This figure is worth $90 because her lightsaber illuminates. Let me see it. See, you just push down her head, and then her lightsaber illuminates. This figure's I think from 2005. She's worth $80 just because she has that feature of her lightsaber illuminating. That's really cool. We also have this Boba Fett. This is the old design Boba Fett, but because I'll show you the more modern one. This isn't like super modern, but it's around here somewhere. Where'd I put it? Oh, it's over there. So this Boba Fett is newer, but this one came out in 2012. So very different design for sure. Very more detailed, but I like the older ones better because I think they look cooler. So this one, because it's older, sells for a lot more money because people just like this old style figure. It's like the 2006 version. He looks just like this. But yeah, I've got two of them, and that's really cool. Anyways, another thing to look out for Lego Star Wars that people want right now is these figures right here. Well, stupid camera, there we go. Focused. So there's a misprint in this helmet. You can see it. It's kind of like a misprint in coins, actually. There's a misprint in the helmet right there. The line isn't completely straight or solid. It's kind of like wonky. So people are looking for these older style stormtroopers because they don't even look like this anymore, guys. The stormtroopers nowadays don't even look like this. Their helmet design is completely different, but like that little imperfection actually makes the value of this figure to go up. I think it's worth like 20 bucks or something like that, or maybe even 30. It's like ridiculous right now. We got this. I didn't know this was going to be worth so much, but this is a black Astromech droid from Star Wars. So here's like a basic one. This one's just white. This one's more common. But I think this one only came in one set, so I think it's worth like 20 bucks or something like that. I could be wrong. It could be like 15 to 20 or something like that. That's what I see them going for on eBay all the time. We got another Ewok. I just gave him a pistol because I thought that would be funny. So he's got a little pistol in his hand. But that's also from 2000 to 2001, the older style. So that's kind of cool. I think this one's only worth a few bucks, but I'll just hold on to them. He'll get more valuable over time. Here's a really special figure right here. This is a clone. And this clone came out in 2005, and he only came in one set. So they made other clones. Their helmets looked like this, and they were white. Why this one is special? Because it's special because he's green, and he has his original weapon. That's his original weapon, and then he has these binoculars. Those are original too. To this figure, they only made him once in one set, so that's why he's so valuable. I think he's worth like $50 or $60. So that's pretty good. So I was just talking about how that one figure was worth $80. This one is another one of those light up figures. Says lightsaber illuminates. He is worth about like 50 bucks for him. He's more common to find. She came in a rare set, and they only released her in that one set. But yeah, so she's rarer. And then we got this guy. He came in the same set as that other figure I just put up. This one. She came in a set with this guy, and these guys go for like no money. I have no idea why, because they came in the same rare set and they didn't make them again. These are from 2005. And then here's a older style Chewbacca. If you see the Chewbacca now in the more recent Star Wars figures that they've come out with recently in like 2021, they don't look like this at all. But he's a super common figure, so he's probably worth like $1. And then here's the last figure with the light up lightsaber. There we go. So his is purple, like a very light purple, but it like glows kind of blue. But he's worth probably about like 20 bucks or something like that, maybe a little bit more than that, maybe 50. Just because people want these figures that have light up lightsabers. So I guess now you know. Now you know if you didn't know that before. Some Star Wars minifigures, depending on what it is, are worth a lot of money. Here's another one that's worth a lot of money. Not sure how much money, maybe 20 bucks or something like that, just for this figure alone. But why he's valuable is because he only came out in one set. They remade him recently, but this style of helmet they discontinued in like 2006. So if you want this green figure, this green Phase 3 clone trooper with these old blasters, you're gonna have to go on eBay and find one because they're kind of hard to find. But I really like this design, so I probably won't sell this. I just really like it. So I got a few of those guys. I've got this pilot. He's from 2006. He's got the same kind of head design and everything. But yeah, I like him. And then this is called a shock trooper with all this different symbolism, and he's got the same kind of helmet. This one is a Hoth trooper, and he's yellow. He's got a yellow face. So I think this one was like around 2000 to 2003 or something. He's just older. And then I've got this guy. He came in a set in 2007. So I just said that helmet design isn't that old, but it's like 2005 to 2007 is when they had clones that looked like this, and then they changed it up later on. But I've got like some rare figures that are worth some money for sure, like this guy. This is the wrong torso for him. I've got to go find that piece. But his hat is right, and then his face is right, but his body is wrong. So at least I think it's wrong. Yeah, they may have made him a few times, and this could be his body, but I'm not sure. I don't think it is. And then here's another clone, just so you know what they look like. Here's like a regular one. So this guy isn't like super rare or anything. Yeah, they actually made him in a battle pack that came out for Star Wars. So when that battle pack came out, you got this guy, you got this guy, and then you got a yellow clone that I can't quite find at the moment. Some of the newer stuff like 2012, 2011, the clones look like this now. And they look even newer now, but I don't have any of the newest clones because I'm not a collector anymore. I stopped collecting them in 2014, so I just have all the older stuff, and some of the stuff I'm going to hold on to, some of it I'm going to sell. So, it just kind of depends on, you know, what I can sell, when I can sell it. I'm just going to kind of wait until the value goes up on these, and I'll probably sell them on my Etsy store or something like that. By the way, I have an Etsy store. I just decided to make one yesterday, but there's nothing listed on it yet. But if you guys like worldwide, or you guys locally want any of my, not locally, if you guys domestically in the United States and Canada want anything I have, I can sell it to you. So through Etsy, it'd be easy. Anyways, I also have some other older Lego things that aren't so new, I guess. This is probably from the 80s. It's like a knight in shiny armor, and his shield actually is part of a Lego Star Wars set from 2005, because I don't have an actual shield to give him, so I just gave him this. And then he's got this piece on his head. There you go, you can see it better. He's got this piece on his head, a little helmet thing. People like this old castle stuff. That's what they used to call it when it came out, as Lego Castle. But yeah, he's on this horse, and the horse is actually really sun-baked, so it's like his head is white and his body is yellow just because he's so old. And then he's got this old sword piece. That's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool guy for sure. My mom actually picked up some Legos or something like that when we were really young. Like a whole bunch of different Legos, and she actually picked up these pirate figures. I'm not actually sure how much these are worth at the moment, but these are from like the 90s, not the 80s. Should have said the 90s. These are from like the 90s. They've got these very simple, basic front printing, and then they've got like these mustaches, and then they've got this little hat. They're like a little sailor guy. So I got quite a few of those, but here's another one. So he's a pirate. As you can see, he's got a skull and crossbow on his hat, and then he's got this really piratey looking shirt. But I think that's Ron Weasley's face from Harry Potter, so I don't know how that ended up on there. Also have this guy. He's an old figure for Lego Star Wars. He is a Darth Maul. So that's pretty cool. Darth Maul with a shiny lightsaber, a chromed lightsaber. So he's like at least like 2005 or 2006 at least. So that's a cool figure for sure. Got some old Harry Potter figures. I'm not really attached to them, but I know someone that would buy them from me for what they're worth. So that's what I'm going to do with them, is sell them. He's got this really cool chrome key. So when the book of Harry Potter came out in 1998, and like not a few years after that, I'm pretty sure the first Harry Potter movie came out either 2000 or 2001. And then when that happened, they started making Lego Harry Potter figures. So that's one of these. This is a 2001. So that or figure that's from 2001. But yeah, this one's from 2001 too. Yeah, it's just I've got a few of those. I got them from a cousin of mine. He's like, "Oh yeah, you can have those." He gave it to me like 10 years ago or something like that. Almost 10 years ago now. He just said I could have them, so I got them for free. They're literally worth money. I'm just not sure how much money, because it's not as popular as Star Wars. Star Wars is way more popular than Harry Potter. Got another figure here. He's a dwarf from The Hobbit, so not too long ago is when they made these. And I really like, Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit and everything, and I like Star Wars, so that's why I have all this stuff, is because I just liked it and I bought it when it came out. It's basically what happened. Oh, here's another nice Harry Potter figure. So 2001 again. He's got this comb over hair. I forget who this is in the movies because I'm not like a huge Harry Potter fan, but someone just literally gave me these figures for free. So I know it's some teacher, some professor guy that's part of Harry Potter. I'm just not sure what his name is. Someone might be able to tell me in the chat or something. Anyways, I think I'm going to end this stream here. It's been fun, guys. I've been kind of showing you what I've been doing lately, I guess. I'm selling Lego online. I'm selling coins online. I can't sell coins on Facebook, which is weird. So I'm going to have to sell them on Etsy, I guess. This is my favorite Star Wars set I have at the moment. It came out in 2012. Actually, it's not my favorite, but it's like one of my favorites. If you're familiar with Star Wars at all, it's like you've got, it's really dusty too, by the way. So if you see all that dirt on there, it's super dusty because I have these displayed for just years and years and years. We got Luke on this speeder. It's like a sand speeder. I'm not really sure what it's called exactly. But then we got the newer Boba Fett style Boba Fett. And then we got a pirate back here, like a space pirate. That's always cool. But they're sitting on this, they're sitting on like a sand barge. And it's got these clear pieces to make it look like it's floating. And then you also have this part. I used to put this on an iPhone box so it would be higher than it is now, because this is as high as it gets. It's just sitting down like this. I had it up on an iPhone box, like one of those iPhone boxes you got from iPhone when you bought an iPhone. those boxes. I'm sure everyone knows what I mean by now, right? Anyways, I had it on one of those boxes so it would be higher up, so it would make more sense, because that's where it should be. It should be like this high, or probably higher than that, before you like fall off the plank and then you land in the Sarlacc pit's mouth. But yeah, the set, I really like it. It's probably one of the best ones that Lego Star Wars ever made. And I'm never going to sell it. I'm going to keep it forever. And since this one I got from a friend of mine in 2008, when it wasn't that old, I kept it in really good condition because I like it a lot. And a friend gave it to me, and he was a really good friend for sure. This is a Lego Star Wars fighter. I got this when I was 10 years old, and I didn't have enough money to buy the Millennium Falcon at the time, so I flew this around when I was young, like in 2006, when I was like 11 years old. And it's got a lot of sentimental value to me, and it doesn't have the instructions anymore, and it doesn't have the other ship that came in the set, so I'm probably just going to keep this because I like it. Always keep what you like, because that's good. And if it's not worth that much money anyways, who cares? This is something I bought in 2018. It's just from one of the newer movies, so it's not super popular because no one cares about those newer movies. They're garbage, am I right? So you got old Harrison Ford playing Han Solo and Chewbacca. That's the newer style Chewbacca. But then they're in this they're in the Millennium Falcon, or they're on like a space pirate ship or something like that. And there's like these crazy monsters, and they get some cool bounty hunters with this set. It's just a really cool set that came out in 2018. And I said I stopped collecting Lego in 2014, which is true. And that's the only like more modern set I have is from 2008. So I hope you liked this live stream. It was only pretty short, like 40 minutes or something, but this is what I'm doing now. I'm selling stuff that I buy every single day, antiques, Legos. I just happen to have a bunch of Legos. That's why I'm selling the Legos. But then I also have like this stuff. I like traded stuff in. So I traded some graded coins in so I could buy some gold, because you can have gold in your bank account and you'll make more money off gold than you will from your money gaining interest being in a bank. Am I right? Depends on the bank, I guess, but like all the banks in my area, the interest rates on your money is just so low. Why would you keep money in there to begin with, you know? It's all about making money so that I can get my own place and just have enough money to live my life is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, that's what I've been up to the last few days. So if you've missed my videos, missed seeing my stuff, welcome back. But I'm collecting Tootsie Toys now too, or just like old old toys in general because they're just so cool looking. This is 90 years old, guys, and it looks like it's brand new. How crazy is that? There's some scuffing right there, but seriously, bro, 90 years old and it still looks like it's brand new. That's insane. I'm talking like the toys I had when I was growing up, like right here. This is stuff's 20 years old and it's in good shape, but like at the same time, it's just 20 years old. It's not 90 years old. There's like a huge gap there. You know what I mean? Not to mention, like this is from the 40s. I mean, if you were from the 40s, if you were 80 years old, you'd have some scratches and dents on your stuff for sure. Actually, this is my second time buying one of these. The last one I had is red, and I kind of broke it because I didn't intend to break it. But this is from the 30s, so this is 90 years old too. It's got a broken piece. That's not really that important. And then this also had like a track that went around it. It was made out of rubber. That's why it's gone, because all the stuff that was rubber either just fell off back in the 30s when people were buying these, or it was it just rotted away over time. So that's why it's not on here. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video or the live stream or whatever, just to see what I'm up to see what I'm doing, I guess. What different passions I have, because I have Lego passions, I've got antiques passions, I got passions for buying gold because that's important for saving for the future. And then I have, I don't know, I'm just trying to sell stuff on Facebook Marketplace. Just leave me alone. I can't upload all the time just because I'm so busy, but I'll try to make it so that I upload every single day. That's my goal, at least. Let's see if I can do it. I have so many ideas for videos for you guys. I'll see you guys later. Peace.